Let me ask you a personal question. Do you believe in God? The world is not a fair place. Some may even say that we live in a cruel world with unhappy minds. And I'm here to make your day worse.
ICE agents at airports will only aggravate delays and lines. They're literally helping the staff in the airports, right? You literally are refusing to pay people working at airports. You have shut down the airports and made this place a living hell for everyone.
Maybe on a podcast, maybe on a live stream, or in some drama. You likely have seen this Timo anime character guy around.
Great news! We are watching. Pay no attention to what's on screen yet. You didn't see the context, so it can't be that bad.
Okay.
I found a channel called Memes Boy. I don't know how this channel exists, but they uploaded memes. The next episode is very wholesome and does not at all involve really weird brother-sister relationships.
God's like, sure, buddy, you get to fuck your hot sister. I'll give you something more too. Fuck it. Wait, he's got more hot cousins? Fuck.
No, this dude has tons of cousins. It's all about the cousins. We have the ultimate little sister survival guide.
I'm going to curse you with knowledge. You will always know that Nux Taku is unfortunately a living, breathing Trump comrade.
Look, I'm Jewish. Jeffrey Epstein was Jewish. I am not a fan of Jeffrey Epstein. I've criticized him at length. Dude, God graced us with being fucking awesome, alright? Thank you, God, for making us awesome and for making the goat fuckers a lot less awesome. I really appreciate it, God.
In this adventure, we are going to climb the lolly hill, watch some degenerate behavior which you would otherwise never see in your life, and come back to 2026 so that we can analyze the takes of great Nux Taku.
If they ever release the Epstein files, they will find my name there at least 20 times.
Welcome, ladies and germs. Alt-right pipeline, Zionism, anime, Imagine Asmongold but somehow worse and dumber. A 30-year-old VTuber who masturbates to lolly porn gets 100,000 views by sucking Trump's dick as if he just came back from Epstein's island. Birds of a feather and all that, you know?
I also made a video on YouTube that has since been removed, the biggest flexes in hentai. And the degeneracy began from there.
In the video, Nux Taku reviews and recommends 10 hentai animations, 7 of which were categorized as lolly, meaning they contained underage characters.
Nux Taku, whose real name is unknown, is a Canadian YouTuber and live streamer with a presence of more than a decade. His earlier content was typical cringy anime stuff like parody series and bad anime trailers. He gained traction with his quote-unquote funny takes on anime series, hentai-related weird-ass content, and reaction-style videos that sometimes featured edgy or explicit clips. This built him a large following in the anime and VTuber adjacent space, so by late 2019 he had over 1 million subscribers on his main channel. Nux used to have a really wide influence around 2021. He also was associated with a huge VTuber agency named VShojo. If you remember, there was an Iron Mask drama where she accused the agency of withholding charity money. Anyways, this lolly enjoyer used to be friends, or at least be friendly with these super popular VTubers until he fucked it all up.
While audience scores for the video were positive, fellow VTubers posted statements of condemnation for Nux's video. They claimed that the very existence of the video jeopardized the safety of the entire community by giving attention to the swatter. They claimed that the information out there could lead others to do the same. And most importantly, they claimed that Nux was told not to post the video altogether, but had done it anyway. I'm so disappointed in you and hurt that you are doing this, when you know what was truly going on. We asked you to take it down. We told you we feared for our safety, and you didn't care. I am still beyond disappointed. The girls begged for days for it to be removed out of fear for their safety. And it truly boggles my mind how you could put your own video over your friends' feelings when they are directly involved. When multiple people tell you not to upload something in concern of their own safety, you don't. Apparently, Nux was told not to post the video and had done it anyway. Consequently, he had frightened and angered a community of people who told him not to post it prior to its publishing.
Yeah, so basically, in 2021, Nux Taku released a video which could have harmed the safety of the VShojo talent who were getting harassed in real life. VShojo members called him out for being a moron, and perhaps this was the beginning of the end for Nux, as he was more or less ostracized from the VTuber community.
More than 700 Israelis are now feared dead after unprecedented attacks by Hamas militants. And Israeli warplanes are now bombing the Gaza Strip, where more than 400 Palestinians are said to have been killed and more than 2,000 injured.
Yep, Everything in this world is related to Israel and Palestine. Turns out this fucker's IDF soldier cousin died in the October 7 attacks. Now, I don't really know if his brain genuinely broke down because of that, but around this time his content started to change a little. Fast forward to 2024, Nux's channel was pretty much dying. 400k views is not gonna cut it if this is your only income source. Well, how do you save a dying career? First, you start posting a lot. Reaction slope is the easiest content to make, especially if you have the formula ready for it. At the same time, people in his subreddit were already calling out his anti-woke and politics-related nonsense. I imagine he was already dog-whistling this shit back in 2024. I highly recommend you to watch Exposing Nux Taku's EPI Empire video from Nikandros. It's more focused on Nux Taku's digital Epstein-like footprint rather than the insane bullshit he's been doing today.
Epstein kidnapped me when I was 11. He showed me his song, feels like heaven. I can't accept that Epstein is gone. When it comes to grooming, I was his number one.
Alright, we now have all the context we need. This guy is a shit stain on the internet. Every time I see or hear him, it makes me wanna kill myself. And this was before he started grifting to the MAGA audience. Since late last year, Nux Taku has been shitting out these videos every single day from 2 different channels. You can clearly see the shift from silly and cringy Adventure Time videos to whatever the fuck this is. People are afraid of saying fuck too many times, and somehow this thumbnail depicting a giant black man road dogging Islam's most holy place is okay. Alright, cool I guess. Nux also talks to modern day philosophers like Tekton about how based the ICE is.
You said that you wanted to have a call with me where you would quote unquote radicalize me. And
Yes.
I believe today you wanted to talk about ICE.
I'm good with ICE. I'm good with multiple topics. We could do, or we could do multiple episodes if you want. It's totally your call. But I'm happy to radicalize you on various situations. Well, we can talk about ICE or immigration in general because a lot of people are like debating and they're all wrong. Okay? The debate should not be what it is because it's super obvious that everyone that comes into the country illegally needs to get deported.
Yeah, this is very obvious.
Right? Like that's very obvious. Like we have a country, we have borders. You come in illegally, you gotta go. Listen, it's as simple as that.
Yep.
And a lot of people will bitch and cry. Oh no, you're separating families. Well, skill issue. Don't invade another country next time.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Don't
very,
do it.
and I think that should be the same for every treatment. If I were to invade, Japan illegally to get my Genshin Impact baddies, I would expect to be deported as well. I would not cry, oh my god, you're separating me from my waifu. No, I just wouldn't break the fucking law. I feel it's very cut and dry. I feel like anybody trying to argue against it is just retarded.
There is some kind of irony in Nux being a Jewish immigrant and Tekton being a rapist. Okay Nux, we should start with looking at your family tree. Let's see if your grandparents escaped the Holocaust illegally or not. Tekton, on the other hand, is a 25% black man who is scared of pussy. He would do just fine in his little town's KKK group. I think I figured out their strat. It takes like a second to lie, right? Compared to debunking a lie, which takes minutes at the very least. So if you act as dumb as possible and tell 100 lies, no one can really start debunking your bullshit. If I sat through 3 Nuxtaku videos a day, I would have to spend like 16 hours live streaming the fact check. I would blow my brains out, honestly.
I don't think it should be a controversial opinion per se. Like, for example, hypothetically, if there was a country where the average IQ in that country was 67, I just wouldn't want those people coming to our... It's hilarious. You know the average IQ in Somalia?
Is that what the average IQ is in Somalia?
Look it up.
Is that real? Hold up. Average IQ Somalia. It says not available. The country's not included in the most comfortable global IQ rankings. I'm looking for any... Oh, average...
Put into an AI. Put into ChatGPT or Grok or something.
Put it on Grok, bro. The source of that 67 IQ talking point is a dead, old racist quack, by the way. And most estimations put Somalian IQ at around 85 to 90. I also should mention that IQ is an old and sketchy way to measure intelligence anyways. Either way, I'd bet $100 that Nux and Tekton together couldn't finish an IQ test. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this edit of a cartoon character twitching over Trump's dick more than Melania does.
So Trump has just signed the Epstein Files Transparency Act. All the files will be released. Holy shit! Dude, we don't know if Trump was on Epstein's island. So far as we know, he was never on Epstein's island. Alright, we have no evidence that he actually fucked a child. And this dude's out there calling this guy a pedophile. Like, bro, what are we doing? Bro, I am losing my mind. If hypothetically I had sex with 47 children, would it still be worth it to save the country? No, stop! Oh my god, I know Trump literally saved the economy and made it a kick-ass deal with Europe, but the Epstein files! And to you I say that is a valid concern, but kindly shut the fuck up. Let's move on and talk about other things in the world. Two things can happen at the same time. And today we are talking about colossal Trump W, and I know I'm gonna get shit for it because everyone likes to shit for things, but too bad, you have to know what's happening because the media is not reporting it. Trump is in the unredacted Epstein files more than 1 million times, Raskin alleges. First of all, you mean to tell me that there's 3 million Epstein files and Trump is in over 1 million of them? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is the most obvious lie in the history of the world.
Interesting. So you are saying the numbers are highly exaggerated.
Second of all, this doesn't mean any wrongdoing was done. By the way, it doesn't mean anything.
Someone should ask Nux which one he likes more, jerking off the lolliporn or sucking cheese off Trump stick. Even crazy schizos like Nick Fuentes stopped dick riding Trump this year. This guy likes riding that 80-year-old dick more than anything.
Alright, look, I'm Jewish. Jeffrey Epstein was Jewish. I am not a fan of Jeffrey Epstein. I've criticized him at length because I actually don't care what his ethnicity is.
I don't care if Epstein is Jewish, but gosh darn freaking Muslims.
This is the Iranian counterattack. Pakistani goat fuckers are attacking our embassy. It's heartbreaking stuff, it really is. 6 of them died already in their own attack. It's crazy, honestly. These guys butt rape you. It's not xenophobic to want to make sure that the goats they rape are in the Middle East, not in our backyard. The moment reality hits, you're anti-racist until you go into a bad neighborhood. You're pro-migration until a migrant rapes and eats a goat and behind you. Both. The same goat, which just happened in France.
Most YouTubers are afraid of saying fuck way too many times, but this strange little Zionist with 2 million subs can call brown people goat fuckers. I don't get it. How is this guy's channel is monetized? Look, I am not the type of guy who pearl clutches over a couple slurs or silly words, but come on, this shit is fucking insane. Nick Fuentes is banned from YouTube and Tecton is about to be Thanos snapped as well. I really don't think calling groups of people low IQ or god fuckers is aligned with YouTube's policies. I'm not saying one M-bomb should bring the apocalypse, but this serial grifting eventually will. Mike from PA got some punishment for calling Jewish people demonic. Destiny lost his membership program for making fun of Charlie Kirk. Why Epstein's foot soldier Nux can get away with all this? Where the fuck are the BreadTubers? Here's a fucking textbook Zionist for you. Shouldn't you guys churn out videos and tweets talking about this bullshit? I think we are doomed as a species if people are genuinely getting their news from a twitching cartoon character who pulls Groyper Schizo Twitter man or Fox News as a source. Thank God you are already doing whiteface Nux. It shouldn't be too hard to finish up your clown makeup. Go get your bag from Trump followers. But keep in mind that the internet remembers. And that should be it. If you liked the video, please do leave a like, and if you want, you can always subscribe too.
Epstein kidnapped me when I was 11. He showed me his song, feels like heaven. I can't accept that Epstein is gone. When it comes to grooming, I was his #1. If they ever release the Epstein files, they will find my name there at least 20 times. Melody is my queen.